Hello, my name's Steve Rickard. I'm the Director of Interpretive Programming for the Overmountain Victory Trail Association. For the next few weeks, I'll be posting some videos sharing the story of the people that moved west from the colonies in search of freedom and independence, the people who stood in defiance of a king, the people known as the Overmountain people. But today I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about our organization, who we are, how we got started, what we do. In 1975, there was a group of folks decided that they wanted to walk the trail that the Overmountain men took to the Battle of Kings Mountain. So they met at Fort Watauga and Elizabeth and Sycamore Shoals and walked the trail as closely as they could, the trail that the men took, camping in the same places that the men camped each night in 1780. And for several years, they would meet same time in late September and follow this trail. And as the years went by, as they went through the communities, the people would come out to see who they were and what it was about. And this went on for several years. Then a few years later, they decided to move up to Southwest Virginia, where William Campbell had mustered the Virginia men to go to Kings Mountain. And they walked all the way from Abington, Virginia to Kings Mountain, South Carolina. Well, in 1979, they become chartered as a non-profit organization. In 1980, Senator James Broyhill took it to Congress. President Jimmy Carter signed it into law, and it became a national historical trail, just like the Lewis and Clark Trail, the Santa Fe Trail. And we are the official trails group for the National Park Service. We work with them throughout the year to procure land easements from landowners. To connect a trail, that's our ultimate goal, to connect a trail from one end to the other. Because we all know when we lose a piece of this trail, we never get it back. We also do year-round interpretive programs throughout the year for church groups, scout groups, SAR groups, DAR groups. But each year during the annual march, we all come together to follow that trail. I joined this organization in 2006. And there was a group of us sitting around one night, and we decided, you know, this is the most untold story in the whole American Revolution. And we decided we needed to do less walking and more talking. We started telling this story to anybody that would listen. In 2006, we told this story to about 3,500 people, most of them being fourth graders. Last year during the annual march, we told this story to over 17,000 people. We call it keeping the story alive. That's our motto. This story is the story of the American spirit. It tells you who we are as a people and what we can do when we stand together. So for the next few weeks, I would like to invite you to join me as I take you on the footsteps of the Overmountain men to the epic Battle of Kings Mountain. Thomas Jefferson himself said that this was the turning of the tide in the fight for America's independence. So I would like to invite each and every one of you to join me for these videos. You can also find us on our website, ovta.org, or on our Facebook page. And when we start the annual march this year, we will have our schedule posted on there. It'll tell you where we're at, what we're doing, the programs we're doing. So I would like to invite you to join me over the next few weeks as I take you from one end of the trail to the other. Thank you.